welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Fresha Gonzales, and on our today's video, you noticed that I'm always talking a lot about the PGWP application. So, on our today's video, I would like to talk to you about the PGWP refusal. And yes, you're correct. You heard it right. Postgraduate work permit refusal do exist, so better to expect the unexpected and take note that everything might happen during or right after your application has been done. So just to let you know, every application process when it comes to Immigration Canada must be handled with care. It requires a lot of details, attention, and you have to understand that whenever to make an application to come here to Canada, you need to be prompt, complete, and accurate. Accurate with all the documents that you have, all the information that you provided to Immigration Canada. So once you are here, you're not gonna have any problem or friction with the Immigration Canada or even a delay. So, before submitting an application, try to review all your documents and make sure that every detail is correct and instructions are being followed. So, what are the common reasons why you got PGWP refusal? First, your student permit expires and out of status. It means that you completed your studies after your student permit expires. So the best example of this is your student permit was expired July 21, 2021, and you completed your studies September 20, 2021. So basically, once your student permit expires, you don't have a valid status to stay here in Canada. And that's a big problem, remaining to Canada without a valid status. Second, you studied part-time at some point. So just to let you know, break in studies due to failing a course, your teacher strike, switching schools or programs, so extenuating personal issues or personal reasons, or even financial reasons, and you did not present the fact clearly to the IRCC disclosing the reason for the gap about the break in studies. So that's a major problem for you as a student and for you to have a PGWP refusal. Then, applying outside the 90-day restoration period. Yes, that's a big problem too. Then, TOR and final transcripts are not included to the forms that you send to the IRCC. So it means that you didn't send the one of the major requirements that are required. Yes, it is a requirement. So it is the major requirements in applying the PGWP. So it confirms that the degree is conferred or being awarded to you. Fifth, you studied at a non-eligible PGWP school. So, Fresha, how will I know if that school or my school is eligible for the PGWP? That's a good question. You can see that on the IRCC website. Just type in dlilist.ca. You will see the list of schools that are eligible and not eligible for the PGWP application. I talked about that information on my previous videos, which is the PGWP and the step-by-step application for the PGWP, and you will see that link on the description box below. Then, unauthorized work, which means you work more than 20 hours a week. So, students here in Canada or international students here in Canada are allowed to work only 20 hours a week. Only 20 hours, not more than that, because it will be a problem on your future application for your permanent residency if you worked more than 20 hours. You might get your PGWP, but there will be a problem with your PR application. And then, beside that, working more than 20 hours, you work before your school started. And you work while you are not enrolled. That's a major problem too. Then lastly, what is it, Fresha? Lastly, it is the IRCC's fault. So the visa officer made a mistake. That might happen, but it's gonna be rare. But always check your documents. Just make sure that everything is correct. And if your PGWP was refused, it is recommended to retain professional help to reapply to ensure that a strong case is being get to your PGWP application and for your PGWP be approved by the next time. So, this is especially important if you have issues with your profile such as gap on your studies or breaks on your studies and have fallen out of status if you don't have a status here or staying here in Canada. So after So after receiving a refusal, not only does your status needs to be restored and sufficient explanation must be provided to the IRCC to address your concern about the PGWP reapplication, and it must be submitted within 180 days. Yes, 180 days from the study permit expiration. So if you are outside 180-day period, you must apply for a study permit and also a PGWP and even a restoration if it is required. In the study permit reapplication, an explanation must be provided. And that study permit is requested to be eligible for the PGWP as per the IRCC laws. So, what if I am outside the 90-day period restoration? Sad to say, but you cannot reapply on your own. So, IRCC by default will refuse your application and state that you are not eligible since you are outside the restoration period. So, some other firms might help individuals in this kind of situation and need to use the cause law or the federal court. It may argue the technicalities and arguments surrounding the 90-day restoration period they count, and without this case, law and strong arguments, IRCC will just refuse your PGWP reapplication again and again and again. So guys, just to let you know, for you to be eligible for a firm or even lawyers to help you for this kind of situation and to provide you assistance, you must have a restoration days left according to the day count methodology in this case law. So this case law argues that the day count starts when an individual or even you as an individual is refused an application and falls out of status. So the day count is then paused once a restoration reapplication is submitted to the IRCC. So the day count then resumes once a decision from the IRCC is received or being reached. So until another application is submitted. So I got an information here, so I have it researched. So case law must be used to argue this method of the day counting to be successful for the reapplication of your PGWP. So guys, alam niyo na, medyo mahirap pag na ano tayo ng IRCC about sa PGWP. Kailangan talaga titake note natin yung time, yung expiration date, kailan tayo mag-a-apply. So, hindi to mangyayari sa atin. Kaya nga, nag-video ako kasi mayroon akong kaibigan na na-refuse sa PGWP. At kailangan niya mag-reapply. So, gumastos talaga siya ng medyo malaki dahil nga kumuha pa siya ng lawyer. Buti na lang, maganda sa kanya is kapag reapply agad siya kasi nga pumasok pa siya dun sa restoration period na 90 days. So, buti na lang talaga. So guys, please take note. Para hindi tayo magka-problema sa ating mga papeles, para sa ating mga pag-a-apply sa pagpunta dito sa Canada, or even nandito na tayo sa Canada, pwede talaga tayong ma-refuse. Hindi lang yung basta punta ka dito, ay na-approve ako as a student here in Canada, papunta na ako ng Canada. So pagpunta mo dito sa Canada, hindi siya guaranteed na mapi-PR ka kagad. Kailangan mo pang mag-apply ng PGWP. So postgraduate work permit, pag may work permit ka na, kailangan mong kumuha ng NOC 0, A or B na job, which is the skill job nilang tinatawag, para makapag-apply ka as permanent resident here in Canada. Which is, kailangan mo talagang mag-work ng 1 year as minimum under the skill job na tinatawag nga nila, which is NOC A, 0, and B.
And guys, I do have some takeaways for you. So first, please, don't procrastinate. Yes, you heard it right. Make sure that all your documents are updated, and take note that some policies and programs do change. Second, immigration law is strictly applied. Yes, it is strictly applied. Make sure that your forms that you send to IRCC are reviewed and correct to avoid delays and even refusal. Third, have a plan for yourself or have a roadmap, like coming here to Canada as a student, applying for a PGWP, work a skilled job, NOC A, NOC B, or even NOC 0 for at least 1 year for you to build up your points for the Express Entry program. So once you are eligible for the Express Entry program, that can lead you to be eligible for applying a permanent residency here in Canada. Fourth, make sure to always have, please, a backup plan. If something might happen, like got refused, deported, please have a backup plan for yourself in case things went wrong. Fifth, have a timeline that is connected to your roadmap, so you don't need to cram and miss the dates for your application, for your expiration dates, and a lot more. Six, gather all your documents. Make sure that it's on a safe bag, safe house, or even a safe place. I know that it may take a lot of time to gather all that documents, but it will be worth it. Then, tip number 7. Apply for a PGWP postgraduate work permit before your student permit expires. Again, apply for a PGWP postgraduate work permit before your student permit expires. Again and again and again, apply for PGWP before your student permit expires. Stop it. So, just to let you know, guys, you can you can work full-time until IRCC make a decision on your work permit application. So it means that you can work 40 hours a week or even more than that until the IRCC make a decision for your PGWP application. So while waiting, you can work full-time. That's it. And if you don't know how to do it online or apply it online, you can visit my video, the step-by-step process application for the PGWP. It is on the description box below. And if you are really uncertain on what to do, go ask for help of an immigration lawyer. Yes, it may cost you a lot of money to see an immigration lawyer, but it is better to know what your legal options are. So anyway guys, that's all for today. And yes, it takes time for me to read and do some research about this PGWP thing and going to Canada and some other things that I've talked about my videos. Just to let you know guys, it is not just for my benefits, it is for you guys. I'm sharing this knowledge and learnings for you to know what kind of things you need to consider coming here to Canada and what are the things you need to do while you are here in Canada. So, if you do find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and click that little bell on the side, and see you on my next vlog. Thank you! Bye! Keep safe!